Where did we shoot?
Film it.
Where did we shoot?
Yeah.
We shot mostly in Massachusetts. We shot a bunch like in the center of Massachusetts at the Quabbin Reservoir, and then we shot outside of Boston. And then a couple little pieces in LA. Fred Savage we shot in LA. Fred Savage is in travel. He's in travel outside of LA.
Was that the Universal lot? The scene, or was that the Universal?
Yeah, are you familiar with the Universal lot?
Yeah, I am actually.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, I was here.
We shot Fred Savage there. Yeah, because that's, you know, he's a very big star. We don't fuck with him.
Do farts really show on?
That's a question I've ever heard.
Well, that's interesting. The guy who did the visual effects on this, you know, he and I, like, basically I was giving him notes on that sneeze and the fart, and I kept showing it to Kevin. He's like, not big enough. And I'm like, I call him up, I'm like, can you make it a little bigger? And he goes, it's pretty big. I'm like, a little bit bigger. You know, and then we went through 3 or 4 rounds, and finally I'm like, just take notes directly from him, because he's not going to be good enough until he has the exact color and the exact size.
It's a science, you know.
Was the bear harder to work with, or the little kids?
The little kid who kicks him in the nuts is my son, so it was easy.
He didn't want to stop.
It was a pleasure. Practice. It was a pleasure.
The bear was you know, it's a show business bear, but it's also 1,700 pounds. And, you know, it works for meat, and, you know, we're meat.
And originally the script, he's supposed to come in, those guys go outside, and I'm left there handcuffed alone, and the bear's supposed to come in, taste the sundae, realize it's shaving cream, and start swatting at me. But we couldn't really get the bear to act well enough to pull that scene off. So it's gonna
Alex.
Did you guys take your own drugs for the stunt?
Yeah, I was on acid the whole time.
Did you guys actually act with any Canadians?
Yeah, you know, we the guys who cast the Mounties, we wanted to cast real Canadians. So Will Sasso, you guys maybe know from Mad TV, and he's, you know, kind of that lead guy, and he's a brilliant impressionist and he does dialects and things, so he had this accent all worked out when he came in. And then Tyler Levine, one of the other Mounties, is Canadian also. Emmanuel Shrieky is Canadian. Hayes MacArthur, the taller guy who's the Mountie, is actually from Chicago, so his accent sounds like a Chicago Canadian.
Will's accent came from a prime minister, right?
Yeah.
John Krychet.
Yeah.
So obviously the first one is probably most of one of our favorite comedy movies. I love it so much, and I just
Thank you.
really enjoyed this one the whole time. I can't encourage you guys to see it. How do you guys approach a sequel to something that is so beloved? Like, did you approach it differently than
We decided to just try to make another one.
But no, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, this pressure of the opening scene of the old one, and then there's this pressure of bringing back jokes that are enough to make you guys happy that you saw them again, but they're different enough that it's not the same joke, you know. I think that was a little bit of a balancing act.
Nailed it.
Modulated that.
Yeah, nailed it. We love it.
How much is it going to cost you to make a Beer Fest sequel?
Half the time we were like, let's just go to South America.
Who came up with the penis in the asshole one?
It was a stand-up bit that Steve did for years, and when we tried to get him to put it in the movie, he's like, "Fuck you guys, that's my joke."
And then it showed up in a draft, and I'm like, we're not doing that fucking joke. And these guys are like, no, it's good. I'm like, no, that's too much. We're not doing it. And finally they convinced me. They're like, we're doing this fucking. I'm like, all right, we'll do it. I'm gonna cut it fucking later. And then because of like a juggling of parts, I end up in the goddamn scene. I'm like, I gotta do this fucking joke. And then we showed it, and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm in it.
Yeah, way up top.
Yeah, thanks, boss. I know famously in the first movie, the syrup chugging scene was the one that was toughest on the people there. What in this movie, something maybe comparable for you guys? A scene that was, I know we saw you falling down at the end there, biting it pretty hard. But was there anything comparable to that?
Lemmy's cartwheel dick.
Apologize about that.
Yeah, well, because, you know, when you shoot a scene like that.
Tell us, Steve.
Well, I'll tell you, as a guy, like, you want to, you know, put your best foot forward, right? And so you do things, you know, and it's like, you just tell everybody, like, I had, like, between takes, I had really heavy, thick sweatpants to get warm. And Super Troopers 1, he shot us, he was very cold, and then that's why we call it the tuna can. So anyway, I think it turned out okay.
Way in the back.
How did Rob Lowe feel about punching a dick?
Well, you know, we wrote that scene in the script originally where he's supposed to tug on the guy's dick. And I'm like, we gotta cut it out because Rob Lowe's never gonna say yes to the movie. And I knew him from the show The Grinder. So we cut the scene, we cut that little joke. And these guys are like, you can't cut the joke, we have to do the joke. I'm like, I know, let's get Rob Lowe, then we'll trick him into doing the joke. So then I'm like, I'm the one who's gonna have to deal with him because I know him. And we're like shooting the scene, and these guys are like, dude, tell him about the fucking joke. Because we'd already made a prosthetic penis for this guy. And I'm like, hey Rob, you know, in the last draft we had this little joke. You haven't seen it yet, but you know, he tugs on it. He goes, yeah, we have to do it. And I'm like, okay. And then he starts boxing. He goes, yeah, good work on it. Wow, I mean, he really went for it. So.
By the way, are you sensing a trend? What it is, like Jay makes decisions and Kevin and I stand behind him like, nah, you gotta fucking do it.
But he brought a lot. He did a lot of improv, and you know, he did a lot of stuff in his character. He wanted to really embody this kind of like minor league Canadian hockey guy. He came up with this whole Halifax explosion stuff, and Trudeau stuff, and that was all, you know, he brought that to the table. It was great.
He's also really fucking good looking. So like, you know, he showed up on set. You know, he got the hair. That's a hair piece. And you'd be acting across from him. You're like, I can't believe it's Rob Lowe, and he is really good looking. And you're like, I mean, he's kind of normal looking. And then he would take off the hair piece, and he had this like dyed blonde hair, and it was short. And you're like, he's so fucking handsome.
And he's like 75 years old, so it's weird. Go ahead.
You guys gonna make a third one?
The third one I think is going to be called Super Troopers Winter Soldiers. These guys don't want to shoot in the winter. But we're shooting in the winter.
First of all, I'd like to tell you you're a sexy beast. They're all over you down right there.
This guy?
And, we're not using a sweet pop.
I love this guy.
You not only you smash your unit and you made us proud. Now the question I have to ask is all scenes, and if I get multiple choices to answer, which one is up with the bear?
What's up with the bear?
I know what's up with the bear, and are the children going to be raised properly?
Bear's up with me.
Have you seen The Revenant?
I don't have a lot to say.
Speaking of improv, how much ad-libbing do you guys do on set, and how does that affect your original vision from what's in the script?
In the first movie, we had roughly 8 or 9 lines were ad-lib. This one's probably like, 20%.
Well, it's like in the early days, like we didn't know what we were doing so much and didn't have money. Jay didn't know where to put the camera, that kind of shit. So we didn't have time to improv or whatever. I think as time's gone on and we figured out where to put the camera, that we have time to be more efficient and then also improv some stuff. And the fun thing also is that some of these guys came and brought that to the table too. So like these Mounties did a lot of improv, and we came up with a lot of stuff at the end. Like that Danny DeVito scene was, which is my favorite scene. Is like we were hanging out like on this one night after shooting in the hotel, and we were shooting. We were with Will and all of us, and we were throwing ideas around. And this Danny DeVito thing came up. We thought it was fucking hysterical. And so we wrote it, and then the next day we went and we shot this dialogue, and we cut it together, and like, it's so like esoteric, and it's so ridiculous, and there's no way that anybody wants to spend time with the bad guys and learn about what, whatever. And then we cut it in, and it's like the funniest fucking scene, like it plays so well, and that was purely like an on-the-spot thing that came up, so those are the jewels, the gems.
Digital helps too.
So the French babble banter through the car was particularly enjoyable. How much of that was improv? How much of that did you have to kind of write ahead of time?
That was pretty much totally scripted.
Yeah, it's hard to act in French.
And so we just came up with as many ridiculous phrases that we could that sounded kind of French.
Well, what's your favorite thing that you had to drop for brevity from that?
Well, I don't know, because when he goes on a tear about D'Artagnan and Peanut Butter Parfait and Frank Tarkington, and it's all in there. It's all in there. Right?
Well, although we had another riff that we did that we actually just saw for the first time in like a year. The studio puts together like behind the scenes documentary for you guys actually, and there's a little bit more that we think is fucking hysterical, but this asshole demanded to be cut from the movie, so
They'll agree with me.
no, they're gonna love it.
Have you guys, aside from the actors in the movie, have you shown this to any Canadians and how did they
Well, we went up to Vancouver 2 weeks ago and showed them 4 clips of the movie, only the Canadian stuff. And it was interesting because before the screening, people kind of knew that we were there and they knew that it was about Canada. They're like, you better not have fucked with us too bad, And we showed it, and they really loved the jokes about themselves. So
I feel like they had their moments, They have their moments that they come at us and make fun of our healthcare system and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, really, you could make an argument and make a case that like we're actually the bad guys in the movie, because we show up and we're an occupying force, and we're the ones who are like making fun of the Canadians when we come over the border, and we're the ones who are like kind of xenophobic, and they're actually saying pretty reasonable things to us. So like, I think we're kind of dicks.
2 more.
What's your process for deciding who gets naked in a movie?
That train's coming for everybody eventually.
Has anyone not been naked though?
Soder has not been
Soder.
Yeah, Soder.
Nobody
Nobody
wants to see that.
Club Dread, he did the kind of a dick tuck thing. So.
You have more creative independence with the second one.
Well, the reason we had creative independence is because you guys gave us the money. We're all money to the studio. They're like, we think this. I'm like, well, we're not gonna do that. They're like, okay. That's kind of how that works.
I think if the studio was more involved, we probably wouldn't have some of the weirder shit, like the Danny DeVito scene. Things like those scenes, are the things that get cut because they're.
Rob Lowe would have punched a dick if we had.
That's it. Like when we made the first Super Troopers, we took the studio or the script around to all the studios, and they would all say well, here's this one scene with all these meows in it. That's not funny. We don't even understand it. And they all passed on.
And you're like, well, you had to be in that hotel room in Burbank to understand that joke. We know that joke.
Yeah. The studio didn't even want the opening scene in Super Troopers. They thought we were setting up the tone incorrectly. We got to note that you can't mess with the people. They're gonna think you're bad guys at the beginning scene. So we had to fight for that.
Yeah, in fact, one idea, because we developed Super Troopers with the first one with a few different studios. I remember one place that we developed with said, the audience isn't going to know who to root for if you start on those stoners. But we have an idea. We think you should, let's cold open to the Super Troopers as little boys. Like little 3-year-old kids, and you can see all their personalities. So you'll have like Farva being a bully, we're like, fuck off.
All right, last one.
Okay, so April 20th comes around, your guys' movie kills it. Everyone else loves it as much as we do in here. What do you do next? As Broken Lizard.
We're talking about Super Troopers 3, and I think
Winter Soldiers.
Bills, right?
Combat
If you want to do a pop fest, this
Well,
is a great
we're
state
really,
to
we are
set it
thinking
in.
about Beer Fest 2 Hot Fest. Hot Fest, Beer Fest.
It's like Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Some people want the sequel to Beer Fest, and some people want Pot Fest.
Does
Trying to figure out what will be the sequel.
But we did promise Pot Fest.
Yeah,
So that's what it should be.
All right, we're gonna take some pictures in the lobby, so thank you.